trying to get something done in the tryover.
And getting it done is Labonte at number 5. Just squeezes one off. Here comes Gordon.
Ricky Rudd in the 10 car, trying to hang on to the outside. He'll get a run off of this turn. Gordon pinched down a little bit there, depending on the draft that Rudd's able to pick up. Depends on who will get to turn 3 first. It looked like it might be Gordon.
Andretti penalized. Too fast on pit road. Hits and goes back out again. Non-factor in this first segment.
Okay, these guys you're looking at right now, they're going to have to get in line because the front 3 are hooked up and moving away right now.
Schrader up on the outside. He was in the middle of that 3-wide sandwich. Back on lap number 2.
That completes the 7th lap. Just 3 more to go.
Sterling 73 and 74. Richard Petty won the Daytona 500 back-to-back. 83 and 84. The great Cale Yarborough did it. Will Sterling Marlin be the first man in history to win the 500 3 years in a row? Be with us next Sunday to see. There you see the top 3. Marlin out in front. And Runt Pittman has given him the horses to stay in this lead. Last lap at 189.3.
And Kenny, you're right. Those front 3 are pulling away. Those guys started racing back there side by side. They've singled out a little bit now, but those 3 were able to get away.
That's right, Ned. You know, as a racer, you're sitting there, and Jeff Gordon didn't want to give up that 3rd place. He thought he could get past Ricky Rudd. Just a competitive nature in you. He did that for about a lap and a half, and the top 3 are gone, and we're at 2 to go now.
There's the interval between that first group and that second group. There you see Rudd and Gordon. And Gordon's been shook off from that battle for the lead with 2 to go. Schrader up to 6.
It's getting to be showtime here now up front if you got anything left.
Earnhardt out back. Boy, what a surprise that one is. Get more on that.
Yeah, but he'll start up front in the next race.
Yeah, and then we got that little segment after these 10 laps, and you know the crew's going to fix it. So I think he's going to be really strong.
White flag. On the off for a second.
Well, you have 2 Fords behind that. No, you have a Ford in the middle of that pack up front. You have a Chevrolet and a Ford and a Chevrolet. Dale Garrett's got to wonder, am I going to get any help here?
Ned, we got a good mixture, don't we? I mean, we got the Fords and Chevys right up here. This is great for the teams.
Only one Pontiac started this race, and that was Rick Mast, who was up on the point. Pretty even between the others. Getting down for decision on the first 10 laps. Sterling Marlin out in front as you watch it live this afternoon here on CBS.
Sterling's going to win it. He'll make a pass in this short distance back to the start-finish line.
Need to get Ned to call Dale home and get him in there.
I tell you, the last 3 years we look at this TV screen, it seems like that yellow car, Daytona's always up front, guys.
Oh, he's there.
He's so strong in the corners on the bottom of the racetrack.
Morgan McClure, number 4, crew chief Tony Glover, and the engine man, one of the best, Runt Pittman, has won the first segment, collects $25,000. CBS Sports coverage of the Busch Splash continues after this message and a word from your local station. I'll tell you, with these 14-to-1 compression engines taking that 50 horsepower off, it really keeps them bundled up out there, Kenny.
You know what's different this year is you don't see the guys just moving and passing everybody like they're sitting still. I contribute that to the new motor rules. Man, look at Gordon working that steering wheel up high here. These cars are set up as neutral as you can get them, meaning that they're on the loose side. The rear end want to come around just for this 10-lap segment. They go by Rick Mast to the left side there.
Yeah, they're hooked up in the draft there on the outside of it.
Earnhardt, Jarrett, Waltrip, Schrader, the front 4.
I tell you, Sterling Marlin's going to be tough, guys. He's up at 4th already. He's looking good.
Waltrip getting hung out on the inside.
And Jarrett trying to go for the lead.
Schrader, he had a good run. Oh, what happens? They split
3 wide.
Earnhardt's loose, big time.
Schrader up on the outside. Marlin scooting through. Still 3 wide in the back straightaway with Terry Labonte down to the bottom.
What a race. This is unbelievable. Jarrett made one heck of a move. He had a good run going into turn 1. Now they're splitting Earnhardt.
Schrader still working that high side at number 25. Gordon right behind him. And still 3 wide all the way around this 2.5-mile track.
And while they're doing that, Jarrett and Marlin is pulling away.
Mark Martin pulls up on the inside behind Terry Labonte.
I tell you what, man, they're cruising for a cruising here. If they can get straightened out, it's going to be okay. But it's nervy right now in a race car.
Here's Mike Joy with a major prospect for next week.
A couple of interested parties. First, Jeff Bodine. Kenny Schrader went high, and you grabbed onto me to hang on.
My good buddies are putting on one hell of a race out there. I wish our QVC Ford was right in the middle of them, but we will be next year.
Ernie Irvin's had 3 top 5 finishes in the class. Ernie, can you believe what we're seeing here? 3 wide all the way around the racetrack.
You know, I see this every week. With the Busch class, it's all go for the gusto, and I tell you, it's a great thing to see.
Jeff, does Sterling still look like the fastest car?
He looks really fast, but don't count out that 88 car. That Ford Thunderbird looks really good up there right now. Earnhardt definitely fixed his problem, but he sure got snookered going into turn 1. They were going every which way to miss him, and don't count him out yet either.
All right, Ernie, pick a horse. Can Earnhardt hold him off?
We don't have to worry about Earnhardt. He's back quite a ways. So Dale Jarrett right now looks awful strong. I have to bet on him.
Ken?
That was at the moment, but here comes number 25 as they try to break each other off in that back straightaway. That's a big move down there.
Hey, what a move, Ned, by Dale. I mean, he just run right down there and closed the door on him. Said, hit me in the rear.
Yeah, Marlin started to go by him on the inside, and he shut the door. Like, that's what you got to do in this race.
That was a great move.
At 190 miles per hour, they're still willing to use up the fenders in the front, the back, anything to win this race. Look at Schrader hang in there. Right now, Schrader, who had that terrible crash the last time we saw him when he was running at Talladega, is back in this thing and going to second.
And maybe trying to go for first. He's up on the high side.
Right now, you see Sterling on the inside. Sterling's bumming right now. He's saying, let me get in line. I'm going to be hung out to dry. See him trying to come up there and get inside there? Ford's not going to let him in. Saying, no way.
Trying to hold him out.
See Jeff Gordon, little flapper valve. That's an air release. That's mandatory from NASCAR. It releases air if the car spins out.
Here comes Marlin back on the inside. That side-by-side racing will only help Dale Jarrett.
Earnhardt lying just behind Sterling Marlin.
Earnhardt's getting back in this thing.
But Jarrett has command for the moment.
Would you look at Earnhardt? Here he comes. He ran the high side, pulling his tires off and making a run at him again. Unbelievable.
Wow, there was Jeff Gordon up on the outside, making it 3 wide once again.
3 rookies in this race. Andretti, Strickland, and the guy leading it, Jarrett.
And there's Earnhardt trying to help Schrader. And he does, pushes him right up there too, Jarrett. Earnhardt gets to 3rd, pushes Marlin back to 4th.
Ford Chevy battle, first and second.
2 laps to go. This time by.
Earnhardt closing in. Here comes Marlin. Here comes Gordon. 5 miles left.
Guys, this is going to be a shootout. I see this shaping up as a barn burner at the end.
Gordon dropping on the bottom of the racetrack. He seems to now he goes back across the track. From the inside, back up to the outside. And here comes number 6. It's Mark Martin. Putting that pedal down hard. Closing up. No place to run coming off 2. Waddled in. Marlin on the outside. Earnhardt on the inside. Jarrett stays in front. Schrader's in second.
And now Marlin's going to try that outside. They passed him on the outside. He said, let me give a go at that. He's up on the high side. He's going around Ken Schrader. Here comes Earnhardt down on the inside. Wow.
Earnhardt gets left out for a moment there.
I tell you, it's looking good for Dale Jarrett. White flag.
This is it.
Marlin dropped back a good bit, guys, and he has got back up there to 2nd place. He's got a long race car there.
Big-time racing at its best. The NASCAR Winston Cup and their all-star show. Into the final lap. Dale Jarrett out in front, the 93 Daytona champion. Sterling Marlin, Schrader, Labonte, Earnhardt all in here. Down the back stretch for the final time.
Dale Jarrett's going to win this race, guys. He's strong. My God, look at him.
I like your attitude there, Kenny.
Well, I'll tell you what. He's come from the back to the front, both segments.
Yeah.
I mean, look at him. He's pulling away.
Yeah, he's got it now.
Robert Yates has done some homework over the winter.
They got some good engines in those cars.
A lot of ponies under that hood.
Here they come, down for the finish. On the 18th annual Busch Clash to the stripe, Dale Jarrett's done it. Only the third win for Ford in the Busch Clash. Jarrett gives it to them as he did the 1993 Daytona 500. Wow, what a start to Speed Weeks 96 here on CBS. You know, we forgot to do, what's that? We forgot to let Ned call it home.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was
Speechless.
congratulations, Ned. That was great.
Thank you. He did a great job.
I'll tell you what, all the critics now, I mean, look at him. He silenced everybody. He won the race, and we were looking for those Chevrolets to win.
Hey, let's not forget Mike Joy down there with Dale Jarrett's teammate.